Hello there, Whipper here, and welcome back to another mod showcase. And today I'm going to be showing you a mod called the No Cubes mod, which aims to smooth out the terrain in Minecraft by adding slopes, which naturally generate when you generate a world. And the way this works is if you have like two different elevations of blocks, a slope will form between them. If you actually have I think there's 4 different kinds of blocks this works with. So if you have grass blocks, stone blocks, dirt blocks, and snow blocks, like those snow-capped peaks over there, it's going to try and smooth out the terrain to make it like really gentle kind of gradients. But yeah, so if we could possibly get 500 likes, I know it's a bit of a stretched goal, that one, but if we could get 500 likes on this mod showcase, that would be brilliant. But I did actually have a laugh when I actually looked at the mod topic, because the title of the mod is No Cubes, Smooth Terrain, and I'm like looking at this and thinking, this is not smooth terrain. This is as far away from the concept of smooth terrain as I can possibly think of. I mean, the ground is just undulating. Look at this, it's just got pits and like peaks everywhere. It's just really, really rough. In fact, it's so rough, even when something looks relatively flat, you just randomly pop up in random locations and stuff like that. But yeah, the slopes actually do have some cool functionality. So normally in Minecraft you actually have to jump up blocks when they go one up higher. But now if I go into F5 mode and just walk into this slope, you can see I don't have to press space at all. I just pop up to the next level, like so. Of course you can jump and it'll work, but you can just walk around and you don't need to jump at all. And look over here, we've got like a little glitch where we've just got like a slope that's trying to connect to these leaves, and we've just got like a sudden jump upwards there, so that's not really that smooth, but yeah, it's just the little glitch where the grass is trying to connect to the leaves for some reason. And look at that, what was I just standing on? Look at that, I'm just like levitating. Yeah, this mod is very buggy and glitchy, but hopefully this will be fixed in the future, so I'm not just randomly floating on little peaks that don't exist. But let's just walk around, and pretty much all I can do is just show you the like landscape and what it looks like. And look at this, the grass doesn't really work very well. I suppose they can't really make slanted grass, it would be kind of difficult. And look, a cow on a tree, hello cow. Oh, and on about mobs, the mobs are also affected by the slopes, so they'll no longer just jump up blocks, they'll just have to walk and it'll work, so they don't jump up blocks, even though they normally would in Minecraft. And look at that, that chicken's just floating down. And yeah, this brings me on to another thing. So this is a hill, and you can see there the grass is trying to smooth out the hill. It doesn't do that good of a job, but it looks decent. And over here we've got an example of the stone smoothing, and you can see the slopes of the stone on this side of the mountain here. And yeah, so I think the main thing I need to show you is how it works with building, because you don't really want your buildings to be sloped, and that's why this mod only works with 4 different blocks. So if you try and build something with stone, for example, which is one of the blocks that are affected by this mod, you can see I'm placing down stone here, and it's just making random little peaks because it's completely randomly generated, the distortion of the stone and dirt and stuff, so it just randomly generates different kinds of landscapes. But if you want to build a house, that's not really very helpful, and that's why this mod has excluded certain blocks. So every other block in Minecraft, apart from the 4 blocks that it works with, aren't affected by the slopes at all. So I can place down some wood here, like so, and you can see nothing's connecting to it, and the wood isn't slanted, so you can actually still build houses perfectly fine, or even though it's a bit weird to actually place down the blocks on like undulating ground, it just feels a bit unnatural, but it still does work perfectly fine. So I can build a little hut here if I really wanted to, and it works perfectly fine. And what I wanted to see is if I can actually make like a sloped roof using the stone. It could be quite difficult though, but let's have a go. So let's say I just put down some blocks here. Actually no, I need to put a stone block. Wow, look at this, it's so glitchy. I don't know what's happening here. It's like a paper thin area of stone, but yeah, let's try something else. So yeah, you can actually make a sloped roof. You just place a block here and then a block there, and you can kind of make a sloped roof. Yeah, you could do that. It's kind of difficult. It'd probably be a lot easier to just download a mod that adds slopes directly into the game, like slope items. But if you just want it to work with everything without you having to customize your world to add like slopes to every single block in a hill, then you could use this mod and it still looks awesome. So yeah, it doesn't affect your buildings unless you've built them out of dirt. So say bye bye to the dirt house. It doesn't really work very well because the dirt will try and slope like so. So if I tried to make a dirt hut, it would just be physically impossible. I mean, look at this. This is the weirdest looking dirt hut ever. But yeah, that pretty much sums up everything in this mod. It just adds slopes into Minecraft, which randomly generate when you actually create a world, so you don't have to place anything, and it doesn't affect your buildings unless you're using very specific materials. So I hope you've enjoyed this mod showcase. This is the No Cubes Smooth Terrain mod, which is still a bit funny. I mean, this is not smooth terrain. Oh dear. But yeah, so thank you for watching, as always, and I'll be seeing you next mod showcase.